YouTube, what is up? Here for another video of the Fantasy Football Perception. Welcome back to the channel. If you checked out the first two videos, I appreciate it. Thanks to the subscribers out there. Hey, I've been rewatching the videos and I'm not gonna lie, I did not bring the juice in the second video. Kind of monotone, wasn't there, didn't have that energy. I'm gonna change that. I'm upgrading my game. I got an introduction for you guys. This channel's going to get better. It's going to get better. It's going to get better. Today's topic, we are going to discuss my favorite, and I mean favorite thing about fantasy football, and that is trades. We're going to discuss the 5 keys to be a successful trade partner within fantasy football. It's not just send out those trades and see what happens. We want to make your team better. We want to make the other team better. We want win trades for both parties. We're going to teach you how to do that. Hit that intro. So we talking those trades, baby. Let's get this going. 5 steps. 5 things to keep in mind to be a good trade partner. Let's kick it off. Number 1, and I think this is kind of taking over the fantasy football world. And let me explain myself. First thing you need to do is to cut other people's opinion out of your player evaluation. That's pretty rich coming from someone getting ready to start making YouTube videos on fantasy football. But the fact of the matter is there's way too many opinions out there about players that just don't even add up to each other. You got to do your own research. You got to make your own assessments. There are 10 to 15 different trade calculators out there that's literally just people's opinion on how much that player is valued. Not all players valued equal. You can take the same player in different situations, be valued completely different. If you are struggling at the running back position and you only have 2 good running backs and one of them goes down with injury, but you have a stud receivers on your starting lineup, you're going to need a running back. So you're going to have to trade one of those stud receivers for a running back that might not be equal value to the experts out there. So make the decisions based on your criteria to make sure that your team succeeds. Stop listening to everyone else and make the decision based on what you think. Number 2, study the competition. Look at your competitors' teams. Try to find some teams that are maybe missing something or a position that you are strong at. If you're in a Superflex league and a team has 2 quarterbacks and one goes down with injury, that's your time to pounce. That's your time to offer a trade for a QB. Get a player that will help your team win. That helps both teams. You're helping their team fill a need, and you're helping your team get better at a position that you might need. Number 3, talk to your league mates about trades. How many times have you sent a trade out to a league mate and you're just sitting there waiting all day for a response? They're at work, they haven't checked their phone. You're just chilling all day waiting. You're like, man, he must not like it. Fact of the matter is, most of the time people don't see the trades. Message them. You're probably friends with your league mates. Message them. The Sleeper app even has a thing where you can chat to them on the app. Message them. You can even discuss trades over message. It gets things done faster, so you're not just sitting there waiting for a counteroffer or straight out denial. Another thing when I say talk to your league mates is if they do deny your trade, and you are persistent on wanting the player that you are trying to acquire, you can maybe work out something and see if that player is even available. Number 4, try to create winning trades for both parties. There are going to be instances where bench players on one team are not bench players on another team. What I mean by that, you might be stacked at the wide receiver position, and another team may be lacking. One of your bench wide receivers is going to be a starter on that team. So you might get pretty good value for a starting receiver on a different team. The league mates might not like it, but if you can see a situation where both it's helping both parties, no one should really have a problem with it. Um, Caveat off of that, I would get out of any league that goes to like a veto trade system. You get into the habit of people vetoing trades just because it makes a team too good. We don't like that. We want to encourage trading, not discourage trading. With that being said, as a commissioner, it's your job to veto any trade that seems to be, stacking the cards for one team. But if you can see any position, and I mean any position that's helping both teams win or get better for the future in case of dynasty, the trade goes through. So, number 4 again, try to create a winning trade for both parties, whether that's for the party's future, your team's future, the other team's future, or win now teams. And number 5, another important rule: nobody, and I mean nobody, on your roster is untouchable. Once you start telling people that players are untouchable, people are going to be less likely to even send you offers. Somebody might have an offer to blow you out of the water, but they know you want a king's ransom for it, be a lot less likely to get a deal done. These players are like stocks: sell high, buy low, baby. If I remember last year during one of my leagues, first week of the season, Darius Slayton, I think, scored 2 touchdowns. J.K. Dobbins had two touchdowns, both on my bench. And I was thinking to myself, I really don't think they can do that the whole season. So I flipped them after week 1 and got Tyreek Hill for those 2. That is the definition of selling high and buying low. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope this was a better video than the past. I feel like I brought a little bit more energy. The volume seems to be working better on my mic. If you have any suggestions how to make these videos better, more content, we're going to get in deeper into, player evaluation. We're going to get into a lot more than just this surface type stuff. If you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, please leave it in the comments. Drop a subscription. Drop a like. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.